Hi everyone, thank you for choosing to practice with me today. We will have nice Vinyasa flow. We're going to work on some hip openers, some core work, heart openers at the end of the class. If you are used to have some props around you and to use them, keep them handy, maybe some blocks, maybe you're going to need some towel or blanket to put underneath your knee. Also if you have some belts, I don't have mine, but I'm going to let you know when it's convenient for you to use them. You know your bodies, you know your limitations, your restrictions, respect them and work with them, not against those. If there is any pose that doesn't feel good for you and you don't enjoy, just discontinue. Happy baby, downward dog, child's pose is always an option. During the class, I'm going to give you some variations and modifications, but if I forget and you have something better in mind, don't hesitate to use it. Other than that, I hope you enjoy the practice today. Okay, so having on the top of the mat, a nice seated position. I'm going to be here so everybody can see me. Sitting on your heels, stay nice and tall. Place your hands on your legs. Make sure you're gazing forward and then close your eyes. Inhale through the nose. Now throughout the nose. Nice deep inhalation and even exhalation. Relax your forehead, relax your eyes, release the very base of your tongue. Place your hands in Namaste position in front of the heart. We will initiate a practice with Om. Staying with your eyes closed, bend forwards and place your hands in front of you. Press your forehead to the ground and slowly open your eyes. And breathe, feel the light stretching in the child's pose. The right arm will go to the right, left arm follows and stretch. Come back to the center. Left arm to the left side, right arm follows, stretch. Come back to the center. Then again, go to the right side. For extra stretch, maybe place your left palm above the right. And do the same thing to the other side. Right palm above the left. And come back to child's pose. Now slowly move yourself to all four. Your fingers facing forward. We're going to start with some light circles to warm up the wrist to the right and change the direction to the left. And now open your fingertips to the sides a little bit wider and let's exaggerate these circles. Let's go deeper. Take your toes to the back. Make sure your body weight is divided equally and change the directions. You want to warm up the shoulders as well. Beautiful. And now your fingers facing your knees. And you're going to go back and forth. Nice. Now, taking the child's pose one more time. Look forward. Slide yourself to cobra. Now slowly turn to the right and center to the left and center. Child's pose again, pressing your third eye to the ground. And look forward. Cobra one more time. Turn to the right. You're finding your left corner of the back of the mat with your eyes. And center. And last time, slide yourself to cobra and turn to the right. Notice how this twist is getting easier every time when we do it. And left side. Come back to the center. Curve your toes to the back. Passing by the child's pose. Press to downward facing dog. The first downward facing for the day, so you can pedal your feet, you can rock side to side, you can do any movement that is working for you to waken up your body. Take your time here, make sure your neck is relaxed. You don't pull your hamstrings too much or your shoulders, don't press too strong. Now from downward dog, you're going to extend the right leg. Open the hip and let's do some light circles. 2 and 3, change the direction. 3, 2 and 1. Extend the leg back. Inhale, press your 2 palms around your back, knee to nose. Exhale the back. And again, puff your shoulders, arch your back, really press into the ground. Exhaling it back. And the last one, knee to nose. Exhale it back. And slowly with control, right leg down on the floor. Extend your left leg. Open the hip. Circles. 2 and 3. Change the direction. Light circles. 2. We want to warm up the hips here. And 1. Extend your leg. Inhale. Puff your shoulders. Knee to nose. Exhale. Send it back. Again. Lift up. Do not collapse in this pose. Exhale it back. And the last one. Exhale, send your left knee back. And with control, downward facing dog. Now look between the palms, bend the knees, and step to the front of the mat. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold forward. Adjust your feet a little bit wider. Reach for the big toes with your index finger. Inhale, lengthen halfway. Exhale, fold forward. And now start to pedal the feet. Right and left. You don't need to extend all the way if it's tough on the hamstring. Just slight movement. Try to rock your body forward. Now stay with your right knee bended. Place your right palm to the floor in front of the foot. Inhale, extend your left arm all the way up. Open the shoulder and send it down. Bend your left knee. Plant your left palm on the ground. Inhale, right arm up. Open the shoulder. Exhale, send it down. And again, pedal the feet and you can add your shoulders if it feels good. Beautiful. Now grab the opposite elbow. Surrender to the gravity. Round your back and rock side to side. Slowly and gently. Make sure your neck is in neutral position. And now very slowly, 1 vertebra at a time, becoming all the way up, and the head will be the last to round. Nice. Sirena Mascara A with modifications. Inhale, reach it up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, coming halfway up. Exhale, send your right leg back, bend your knee to the floor. Now here, if you want to put some cushion, some pillow, some towel, anything under your knee, do so. Inhale, rise up, arms parallel to the floor, and then the right arm is coming to the front, left arm to the back, twist. Frame your left leg with Look forward. Knees, chest, chin. Inhale up to cobra. Turn to the right. Come to the center. Child's pose. And downward facing dog for 5 breaths. 1, 2. Try to put your knees onto the floor. Once they touch the floor, tear them apart to open the sacrum. 4 and 5. Look forward. Bend the knees. Right leg steps. Left leg follows. Inhale halfway up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, coming all the way up. Slight back bend here. And in front of the heart. And again. And reach it up. Exhale, fold forward. Hands flat. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, send your left leg back. Knee to the floor. Inhale, rise up. Turn left arm forward, the right leg back. Frame your right leg, send it back. Knees, chest, chin. Inhale up to cobra. Twist left side. Come to the center. Curve your toes. Child's pose. And downward facing dog for 5 breaths. 1, 2. Make sure there is no tension in the shoulders. 3. In the neck. 4 and 5. Now look forward. Bend the knees. Left leg, right leg. Inhale halfway up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, draw it all the way up. Arch your back slightly and gently. Hands in front of the heart. And again, reach it up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, send your right leg. Bend the knees. Come up. Now from here, if you want, left arm on your hip crease and right arm above the knee. And wrap and twist. Do not put your right arm on the joint above the knee. Frame your left leg, send it back. Forward. Knees, chest, chin. Inhale, cobra. Turn to the right. Enjoy the twist. Come back to the center. Curve your toes. Child's pose. And downward facing dog for 5 breaths. 1, 2. Find your belly button with your eyes if possible. 3, 4 and 5. Look between the palms. Bend the knees. Right leg, left leg. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, all the way up. Long up. Stretch the back. And stick the hip. And again, reach it up. Extend the arms. Stretch the neck. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, coming halfway up. Send your left leg to your knee. Come up. Now, left arm above the knee, right arm to the hip crease. And twist. Feel the stretch. Frame the right leg. Send it back. Look forward. Knees, chest, chin. Inhale up to cobra. Turn to the left. Come to the center. Curve your toes. Child's pose. And downward facing dog. 1, 2. Press the imaginary beach ball with your shoulders. 3, 4 and 5. Look forward, bend the knees. Left leg, right leg. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, coming all the way up. Slightly back bend. Namaste to hip. Surya Namaskara A if you want to on your way, or follow my counts. A, come, inhale. 2, exhale. 3, inhale. Chatvari, exhale. Look forward. Lower with resistance. Punch up, upward dog. And shut. Downward facing dog. 1, 2, keep on breathing. 3, 4 and 5. Look forward, bend the knees, sapta, step or jump to the top of the mat. Arch the fold forward. Now draw it all the way up, look behind the thumbs, stretch the neck, and Samasthiti here, beautiful. Sweep the floor, Utkatasana. Exhale, fold forward, hands flat. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, send the legs back. Now look forward, knees, chest, chin or chaturanga. Upward dog and downward dog. Now right leg steps between the palms, high lunge, strong legs. Exhale your arms back down. Adjust your legs, pyramid pose, chin to shin. And again, take a wider step, high lunge, strong legs. Exhale your arms back down, send your leg down, look forward, tuck your elbows, chaturanga. Upward dog, press with your toes, downward facing dog. Look between the palms, step your left leg, high lunge up. Exhale your arms back. Now, align your heels to be on the same line and pyramid pose. Right leg is going a little bit backwards. High lunge again. Exhale your arms back. Send your left leg. Look forward. Lower with resistance. Upward dog. And downward facing dog. Catch your breath here. 1, 2. Make sure you breathe through the nose. 3, 4, and 5. Look forward, bend the knees. Come to the top of the mat. Exhale, fold forward. Sweep the floor. Utkatasana. Samasthiti. Again. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, send your legs back. Look forward. Chaturanga. Think about your shoulders here. And downward facing. Right leg steps between the palms. High lunge. Exhale your arms back down. I'm just joking. And then send your left leg a little bit closer. Pyramid pose. If you want to intensify, flex your right toe and put your left palm on the top. Feel the stretch all the way in the back of the right leg. Beautiful. Send your left leg back, coming all the way up. High lunge. Exhale your arms down. Right leg back. Look forward. Chaturanga Dandasana. Upward dog. Release the lower back here in your glutes. And downward facing dog. Now step your left leg. Coming up to the high lunge. It's getting easier. Exhale your arms back down. Adjust your legs. Pyramid pose. You want to intensify? Right arm above the left foot. Send it down and high lunge again. Exhale your arms. Lift your leg back. Look forward. Chaturanga. Upward dog. And downward dog. Now when I say chaturanga, knees, chest, chin is always an option. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Now look between the palms and come to the top of the mat. Flat back. Exhale, fold forward. Sweep the floor. Utkatasana. And Samasthiti here. Again. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, step or jump to the back of the mat. Chaturanga. Upward dog. And downward dog. Look between the palms. Warrior man. Breathe all the way up. Exhale. Your arms over here. Exhale. Your arms back down. Now from here, place your left knee on the floor and come to half split. Send it back. Warrior one again. Exhale your arms back down. Send your right leg, look forward. Chaturanga. Upward dog. And monkey. And send it back. All the way up to warrior two. Exhale your arms back down. Chaturanga Dandasana. Take your elbows in. Upward dog. And downward dog. 5 breaths. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Now look forward. Come to the top of the mat. Step or jump. Fold forward. Sweep the floor. Utkatasana. Lean onto your heels. Samastiti. One more time. Inhale, sweep the floor. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, coming halfway up. Exhale, swing your legs back down. Lower down to Chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Look between the palms, right leg. Turning all the way up. Exhale your arms down. Left knee to the floor. Again, half split. If you were feeling nice and warm, you can go all the way down, but this is optional. Try to square your hips if you go. And come back. Warrior two, or warrior one again. Exhale your arms back down. Right leg to the back. Chaturanga. Upward dog. Downward facing. Look forward. Left leg steps. Warrior one. Exhale your arms back down. Right knee to the floor. Baby monkey. Or if you feel nice and warm, all the way down to the split. Whatever you are, coming back. 2, warrior 2. Or warrior 1. Exhale your arms back. Send your left leg. Chaturanga. Upward dog. And downward facing. 1, 2, catch your breath. 3, we're nice and warm. 4 and 5. Now look forward. Bend the knees. Come to the top of the mat. Ashta. Fold forward. Sweep the floor. Utkatasana. Samastiti. Beautiful. Now, for Utkatasana that we will do, you want your toes touching each other, heels slightly apart. Sweep the floor, reach your arms up, look up. 1. Make sure you're leaning onto your heels and there is no overweight on your knees. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Stay where you are. Optional, lifting your heels off the ground. Lace your fingers, but this is not optional. Parallel to the floor and look down. If you want to stay with your heels up or your heels down, whatever you are, enjoy the pose. 2, 3, 4, maybe go lower, and 5. Heels down to the floor, exhale, release. Now again, reaching for the big toe, inhale halfway up, exhale, Padangustasana. Let your head hang heavy here. Draw your shoulders together. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Inhale halfway up. Exhale. Inhale your wrists underneath your feet. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold forward. If you don't want to stay in stillness here, again, you can bend the knees one by one. We want to give our wrists nice massage after all these chaturangas. Inhale halfway up. Exhale, place your hands to the waist. Now pressing onto your heels, round your back, coming all the way up. Beautiful. Smastiti. Right, now open your feet, the same level as the mat. Toes pointing outside, heels inside. Lace all your fingers together, but the index and the big thumb, Sapana Mudra. Inhale, reach it up, lengthen. Exhale, start squatting all the way down. If your heels are coming off the floor, adjust your squat and go down. Now in Balasana, you don't want to sink. Try that you are joining your groins, engaging your glutes, engaging your bandhas, and that's it. Inhale, come up. Now this is one, we're going to do 3 more. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, down. Again, inhale, come up. One exhalation all the way down. And last one, inhale, come up. This is your balance here. Lift up your heels off the floor. Exhale, heels on the floor, all the way down, Malasana. Make yourself comfortable here. If you want, you can place your elbows to the inner knee and open your hips. Good. Now, let's stretch a little bit. Right arm up, right arm forward, left arm up to the sky. And again, right position in front of the heart. Change the arms. Left arm extending down and the right arm extending up. And come back to the center. Beautiful. Now you're going to work on the hip openers. So, you're going to send your right leg to the back of the mat, like so, to the lizard pose. Place your right knee to the floor, and you're going to work on the hip openers here. So, you want to open your foot. Your foot is aligned with your mat, staying on the outside edge. Place your hands above the knee, and maybe try to open a little bit more. If you want to intensify your stretch, you're going to go on the elbows. If you don't want to intensify the stretch, you're going to stay on your palms. Whatever you are, try to extend the left arm and open the heart. Feel the stretch. Now from here, bend the back knee, point the toe, and with the same left arm, find your ankle. Open your heart, open your shoulders, and press your right quads towards the mat to take the full stretch. Beautiful. Send it back. Now, with control, come to the low lunge. Pivot your right heel, place it to the floor. Turn your left toes towards the center of the mat to Skandasana. Do not sink again. Stay nice and soft. Place your left arm diagonally. Open the heart. Beautiful. Hands in front of you. If you want to place your hands on the floor, do so, because we're going to go to the right side. And the left. And the right. Beautiful. Turn to the back of the mat, framing your right leg. And shift your body weight towards the right leg. Coming up, one breath to warrior 3. 1, 2, extend the arms. 3, 4, and 5. Slowly, slowly, place your palms on the ground and try to reach for the standing split. 1, 2, square your shoulders. 3, 4, and 5. Slowly control all the way up to warrior 3 again. Bending the right knee, send your left leg back. Warrior 2, 1. 2 gazes your middle finger. 3, you should be able to see your toe on the right leg. 4, and 5. Inhale, reverse warrior. 1, open the shoulders. 2, left leg is active. 3, all your toes press into the floor. 4, and 5. Inhale, back to warrior 2. And from here, lift your heel off the ground. 1, 2, your triceps is active, biceps is not, shoulders down. 3, 4, and 5. And again, inhale to reverse warrior. 1, strong legs. 2, 3, soften your gaze wherever you are. 4, and 5. Press your heel to the floor, framing the right leg. Send it back. Vinyasa. Upward dog. Now press with your toes to release the lower back. And downward facing dog. Look forward. Bend your knees. Come between your palms. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, all the way going to do the same thing to the other side. So, open your toes, heels inside, lace your fingers, inhale up, exhale down, Vinyasa. Inhale up, now it's getting easier. Exhale down, 2 more times, inhale up, exhale down, inhale up, don't stop here, lift up your heels off the ground, balance, 1 exhalation coming all the way down to Malasana. Now, we're going to do the stretching here. If you feel your heart, your shoulders open today, maybe you reach for the back, reaching for the wrist, make sure it feels good for you. Change the sides. And reach, never sink into that pose. Beautiful. Now come back from here. Send your left leg back. Staying to the lizard pose. Open your hip on the outside edge of the foot. Make sure your foot is aligned with your mat. Go all the way down. Left knee on the floor. Enjoy the stretch. Enjoy the hip opener. Now the weather is warm, so we can take many benefits. But again, listen to your body. Don't go too deep if it doesn't feel good. But if it does, on your elbows. Extend your right arm. Reach up. Bend the left knee. And find your ankle. And breathe. Open the shoulder. And send the legs back. Turn your left heel to the floor and turn to Skandasana. Stand up. Now, open the right arm up, down, left arm up, reach up. Hands in front of the heart. Come to the other side, to the left arm and the right. Always, you can put your hands on the floor if you feel so. And the left and the right. One last time, to the left. Framing your left leg to the lunge position. Now here, shift your body weight. Gazes forward, strong legs, warrior 2, 1. Your neck is the natural extension of your spine. 2, 3, 4, stay strong, and 5, hands down. Try this standing split. 1, 2, try to square the legs. 3, 4, and 5. Coming up to warrior 3 again. Bend the left knee, send your right leg back. Warrior 2 for 1, 2. Always check if you can see your toes. Open your knee. You don't want to injure your knees here. 3, we want to be nice and healthy. 4 and 5. Inhale to reverse warrior. 1. Gazes your left palm. 2, 3, 4 and 5. Send the legs again to warrior 3. At warrior 2, lift up your heel and breathe here for 1, 2, 3, go lower, 4 and 5. Reversed warrior again. 2, think about the shoulders, don't lift them too high, away from the ears. 4 and 5. Beautiful. Heel on the floor, framing your left leg. Vinyasa. Chaturanga. Panchapuri dog. And shut downward dog. Then you can stay in downward dog for a few breaths or do child's pose. Whatever you want to do. I'm going to catch you right now. It's time for our balance. So we want to be relaxed. Press your third eye to the floor if you're in the child's pose. And slowly bring yourself back to downward facing dog. Look forward, bend your knees, come to the top of the mat, foot forward, and come, hands by your side. Beautiful. Right, inhale, reach your arms up, right leg up, exhale, and straighten the knee. 5 breaths here. 1, challenge is not to touch the floor. But if you touch the floor, it doesn't matter. You don't need to go all the way down, just up, just balance. 4 and 5. Now place your left palm on the floor, press firmly, slowly open your hip. We will do Ardha Chakrasana, the half moon pose. 1, 2, ideally you're gazing at the right arm. 3, 4, and 5. Bend the right knee, reach for the ankle here. Feel the opening. 1, 2, 3. Do not collapse with your shoulders. If you want to use a block underneath your left palm, do so. And 5. Now you're going to rise up to dancer pose. Extend your left arm. 1, balance. 2, point the right toe, it will help. 3, 4, and 5. Come up. Do not let go of your right leg. Change the grip. Now you're going to take your big toe with your index fingers. Left hand is on the waist. Extend Uttita Hasta Padangustasana. Exhale your right leg to the sides. Drop your hip and change your gaze. 1, 2, stay nice and tall. 3, drop the hip down. 4, and 5. Bend it with control. Not half lotus here. We're going to place it on the left quad. We're going to take Indonesian dancer. So stay nice and tall. Open the arms. Go lower with your left leg. Balance. 1, 2, 3. Maybe hands in front of the chest. 4, and 5. The exit here is the flying pigeon. If you don't want to do that, Vinyasa. But if you want to do flying pigeon with me, you're going to place your left foot above the left triceps to wrap it. And from here, you're going to place your palms flat on the floor, shifting your body weight slowly and mindfully to your wrist, lifting your leg off the ground, shooting your legs back. Chaturanga. Upward dog. Shoulders down, away from the ears. And down facing dog. Look forward. Come to the top of the mat again. Exhale, fold it forward. And coming up, hand by your side. Good. The same thing with the left leg. Inhale your arms and your left leg. Exhale, point the toe. Extend your left leg. 1, 2, feel very stable with your right foot off on the floor. 3, 4, and 5. Bend the left leg, passing by the warrior 3, and try to go to the standing split without touching the floor. 1, 2, if you touch it doesn't matter. 3, 4, and 5. Place the right palm 45 degrees. You want to use the block? Use the block with control. Open your hip. Be very gentle here. Ardha Chakrasana. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Bend the knee. Search for the ankle maybe. And again. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Change your gaze to forward. You're going to come to the dancer. 1. Do not drop your left hip to stay active. 3, 4, and 5. Don't let go of the left leg. We're not yet done. Reaching for the big toe. Right arm is on the waist. Inhale, extend. Exhale, left leg to the side. Drop your hip. Look behind the right shoulder. 1, so you know where you look. 3, 4, and 5. Coming to the center. Bend the knee. Place it on the left hip. And slowly, with control, balance here in the Indonesian dance. So go lower. 1, 2, stay nice and tall with your shoulders in your heart. 3, 4, and 5. For the exit, you can do Vinyasa or flying And again, downward dog or child's pose. 3 breaths. 1, 2, catch your breath wherever you are. 3, 4, and 5. Now look forward. We're gonna come direct to seated position. So bend the knees, engage your Uddiyana Bandha, and slowly, with control, coming to seated. Right? So from here, we're gonna do Vandandasana, just for us to think about the winter jacket, right? You really want to engage your Uddiyana Bandha. Take your chin in, hands next to you, and gaze is your big toe. 1, 2, 3. Your toes are active, pressing imaginary wall. 4 and 5. Beautiful. Release the pose, cross your legs, squeeze it up, lift it up, send it back. Vinyasa. Upward dog. And downward facing dog. And now from downward facing dog, we're going to sit direct to the boat pose. Navasana for 5 breaths. 1, if you need to bend the knees, bend the knees. Do not collapse your lower back. 2, shoulders down. 3, 4, and 5. Bend the knees, lay on your back. Beautiful. Catch your breath. We're going to work a little bit more on the core. Squeeze your knees into your chest. Now, slowly extend your left leg. If you want, try to challenge yourself. Do not place your left leg on the floor, but if it gets too intense, feel free to do so. Whatever you want to do, make sure that there is no tension in the lower back nor in your neck. Okay? So, left leg is extended, right leg is bended, but we're going to extend it. Lace your fingers, lift your back of the ground, lace your arms back. Inhale, exhale, outside. Inhale back, exhale, center. Inhale back, change the legs, left leg is up, exhale, outside. Inhale back, exhale, center. Inhale back, change the legs, again, exhale to the outside. Inhale back, exhale, center. Inhale back, change the legs, you got it. Exhale to the left side. Inhale back, exhale, center. Make sure there is no tension in the neck. Inhale back, change the legs, exhale, center. Inhale back, exhale, center now. Inhale back, change the legs, exhale, outside. Inhale back, exhale, center. And squeeze your legs. And lay on your back. Beautiful. Now extend the left leg, this time drop it on the floor. Right leg is going to go to the left side. Extend the right arm and gaze is around above your left palm. Give yourself nice gentle stretch. Come back to the center. And change the legs. Right leg is extended, left leg is bended. Send it to the back. And turn. Beautiful. Squeeze your knees again. Now the exit here is Chakrasana because we want to be gentle on our necks. But if you don't want to do Chakrasana, to your Vinyasa. If you choose to do Chakrasana with me, we're going to really press into the arms. Now neck is in neutral position. Don't turn it right or left. Press into the arms. Extending the legs. Straighten. And push yourself to the back. Lower down to Chaturanga. Up dog. And downward facing dog. From downward facing dog. One more time, Chaturanga. Think about your shoulders, think about your elbows. Stick your elbows in and lay on your belly. Beautiful. From here, we're going to work on our heart openers. So, first, I want you to think about your iliac crest, the bones here. You really want to press them to the floor. Second, do not collapse your kneecaps. Try to keep them active all the time, right? Staying in this, I'm going to turn legs so everybody can see me. So, kneecaps active, iliac crest pressing to the floor. You're going to place your hands on the fingertips on the floor and you're going to your glutes are not tight. If you don't feel, just check and release. You want to release your lower back from any kind of pressure. Think about lengthening of the spine. Do not crunch your arch. Exhaling it down. And again, peel off your skin. Exhale. Down. Beautiful. Then again, upward dog. And downward facing dog. Press it back. Inhale, laying onto your belly. Again. Nice. Now, we're going to work on Salabhasana variation. So you're gonna, actually I think like this is gonna be better. You're gonna lace your fingers in the back. Again, kneecaps working, your leg rest is pressing the floor. Shoulders are rounded, do not open your shoulders. No tension, no pulling into your arms. Just slightly and softly peel off your upper body off the ground. You don't need to go higher. Think that you want to press your shoulders into imaginary wall. So you're actually pressing forward. 1, 2, neck is in neutral position. 3, 4, and 5. And place your hands like a pillow in front of your head and rest your head on the floor. Now we'll do the same thing just to see how it feels in a different way. Our arms in front of us. Think about the shoulders. Do not lift them up to reach your ears. Place your hands in front of you. Lift up. Your toes are pressing to the floor. 1, 2, release your glutes. 3, activate your kneecaps. 4 and 5. Hands in front of you, pressing and resting on them. And now we will do Salabhasana, the same way that is in intermediate sequence. It's a very good way for us to strengthen the spine. Place your hands in chaturanga position next to your rib cage. We're gonna lift the feet and we're gonna lift the upper body off the ground. Inhale. 1, 2, 3. No tension in the glutes. 4 and 5. And release. Beautiful. Upward dog. And downward dog. Nice. Chaturanga. All the way down. And we're going to work preparation for Bekasana. So for Bekasana, it's very important how you grab your foot, because you want your foot to be stable in your arm. This is one option, or you can place your index finger between the big toe and turn your hand like so. If you have a big cough, you can take it out of the way. It helps a little bit. This is what we're going to do. If you want to intensify your stretch, you can straighten the arms. We're going to do it 5 times for one side, 5 times for the other side, and then with both sides together. But if it's too much for you, choose the side that it's more challenging and do it 2 times with that side. Okay, so lay on your belly, reach up for the right leg. Think about how you're going to grab the leg. You want to be comfortable here. And lift up. 1, 2, 3. Stay with your shoulders square. 4 and 5. And release. To the other side. Take your left leg with your left arm. You can stay on your forearm if you need to, or if you want, straighten it up. 1, 2. This pose is active. 4 and 5 and release. Now choose for yourself both sides or the side that is more challenging. Take your both feet. What was the most difficult for me, and still is the grip. So you really have to be holding your feet to take control of it. Inhale. 1, 2. Neck is the natural extension of the spine. 3, 4 and 5 and release. Again, make a cushion with your arms in front of the head and place your forehead to rest a little bit. Nice. And once you're rested, inhale, upward dog, open the heart. Exhale, downward dog, press it back. Now come to your knees. From here we will do 3 back bends. We were working on the straightening of the back. Now we're going to work opening the shoulders. So I'm going to demonstrate the 3 back bends that is really working for me. But if you have some that serves you better, do so. Also, if you want to do the full wheel the whole time, you can do so. If you want to practice your TikToks, your standing, whatever, do so. But if you want to follow me, these are my really favorite 3 poses that are really working on my heart opening. So the first one is going to be Ustrasana. If you can find the wall, find the wall. You want to press your quads to the wall, right? You want to push the wall with your quads. Glutes are not working and there is no tension in the lower back. If you feel any tension in the lower back, then you're not tilting your pelvis. So basically this is how you tilt the pelvis. And for your spine, think about lengthening, then crunching and arching, right? If it's going to be easier for you, you can take your toes. But if you prefer to leave them like this, try that version as well. You're going to reach for the heels, right? So tilting the pelvis, press your glutes to some wall and then press that wall. Do not open your shoulders, they're here, right? Reaching for the heels and look up for 5. 1, 2, no tension in the glutes. 3, in the lower back as well. 4, and 5, and come on. Beautiful. Okay, now we're going to touch up because we want to release the spine. So bend the knees in front of you, press it back, low down, upward dog, and downward facing dog. Look between the palms and we're going to come to seated. And from the seated, we're going to lie down. So the second heart opening that I really love to do is the wheel. If you don't want to do the full wheel, you can just do the bridge saw. I will demonstrate first the bridge saw for those of us who are there. I'm going to place my legs in front of my hips, like so, as close as possible. Now I'm really pressing with my feet the floor. I'm going to lift up my buttocks off the ground and I'm going to lace my fingers. Head is gazing up. Do not twist your neck here. And you're going to stay here for 5 breaths. If you want to do the full wheel with me, now wheel is one of these poses that we can practice and we can have the benefits, but not always it looks beautiful. So be prepared for that. But if you practice often, I think it's really releasing the stress and it's really helping me to feel good. So that's why I like to do that. So laying down on the floor, we're gonna press again the heels and the feet on the floor. Try not to open your knees to the side. Avoid that because it's not good for the lower back. And place your head next to your head. You're gonna press as well the palms. So you're pressing the palms, pressing your heels, and you're gonna lift up yourself off the ground. So wherever you are, we're gonna lift on the count of 3, and we're gonna stay 5 breaths. 1, 2, and 3, and lift up. 1. You can walk your arms towards the legs if you want to. 2. Do not open your knees. 3, 4, and 5. Slowly with control. Lay down. Soles of the feet together. Baddha Konasana. Stay here for a couple of breaths. And once when you're ready, turn to the right cheek and come to seated again. I like to turn to the right cheek, not to damage my neck. So, if you want to do any of the previous poses, do so. And if you want to go further with me, we do something that I call preparation for standing. It's starting in this position. You're going to take your toes in the back and then you're going to go all the way down back to the wheel, and maybe you're going to extend to the full wheel. I'm going to show it first and then we're going to do it all together. Okay? So I'm pressing my toes to the ground. My hands are here. I'm going to start lengthening. I'm not arching, I'm lengthening. I imagine that I want to reach really, really far with my arms and exhaling at the same time. All the way back. Once I reach here, I'm going to lift my knees off the floor and I'm going to stay here. If you feel very flexible, maybe knees, it's really working on the quads. Basically, my lower back is relaxed in this pose. My spine is just lengthening. And only thing that is working is my quads and my shoulders. Okay? So let's do it all together. Again, if you want to do any of the previous poses, do so. Whenever you are in the practice, be prepared that it's taking a long time to achieve beautiful back bend. And now start lengthen, lengthen, lengthen all the way down. Reach to the floor, lift up your knees and come to the floor. Maybe place your heels on the floor, maybe not, and stand. Beautiful. Alright, now we're gonna take the child's pose for a couple of breaths. If you feel flexible and you want to do any more back bends, do so. If you want to do nice child pose with me, make sure your body weight is on your heels, not on your knees, and you are pressing your third eye to the floor. Release your breathing. Now we're going to take the forward bend for 10 breaths, but first, Vinyasa. It's very important to do the Vinyasas as they are bringing our spine to the neutral position. And since now we were doing back bending, and now we're going to do forward fold, we want our spine to be neutral. So, for the forward fold, I like to press a wall as well. So if you have a wall, maybe you can take a block and press it under your feet, because I find it good when my feet are flexed. So this is helping me. If you want to bend the knees, bend the knees. What you care again is to lengthen the spine. Okay? So inhale, halfway. Exhale, down for 10 breaths. 1, 2, bend your knees as much as you need to. 3, release your neck, ground your sweet bones to the floor. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Slowly come halfway up, exhale, release the pose. And then another Vinyasa. Now for the Vinyasas, and something that I find very useful, I'm going to press my palms to the floor. Maybe I should have said it in the beginning. But anyways, you know what to do. I'm going to lift up my legs and they call it jump back. So I'm going to try to jump but not too high. I'm just sending my legs together at the same time. And from here, lowering down to Chaturanga. I'm taking my elbows, upward dog, downward facing dog. Beautiful. Coming to dolphin. Actually, come to your knees first. We will do Pincha Mayurasana for 20 breaths. If you are not feeling safe, you can place your mat next to the wall, like I'm gonna do. And we're gonna start walking your feet closer, closer, closer. Once they're really, really close and you cannot go any further, you're gonna extend one leg and then you're gonna come to the full pincha maybe, or you're just trying but not kicking, right? We're gonna do 10 breaths with one leg starting and then 10 legs with the other leg starting. You don't need to go to the wall if you're feeling safe, but if you are having any fear of seeing yourself upside down and you want to train your nervous system to do so, then you can. Whatever you are doing, do not lean on the wall. That's not the point. When you reach the pincha, you're trying to extend, sending all your energy into the front legs and extending them all the way up to the sky. Okay? So find yourself in downward dog. Again, wherever you are, next to the wall or in the center of the room. And from here, come to dolphin. Elbows on the floor. Now you really want to press with your elbows. Lift up, tippy toes and walk, 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 walk your legs. Once you cannot walk anymore, extend the leg, whatever leg you want to extend. Bend the knee and try to come up to pincha for 10 breaths. Try as many times as possible. 1, 2, 3, 4, come down, take the child's pose for a couple of breaths. Get your breath. We're gonna do the same thing to the other side. Try to use your legs equally. Whatever you're doing with one leg, do with the other one. Whatever is symmetrical. Even though we all have one side that is stronger than the other one. Okay, so for me this is my weak side. I hope it's yours stronger. Alright, coming to dolphin. Elbows on the floor, really pressing the ground. Extend your legs. Walk, 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 walk. Extend the right leg. Look forward. Now when you're lifting your legs, you're going to say them with your eyes. So, lift up for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. I'm sure you did it better than me. Coming to the child's pose. Get your breath here. 20 breaths is enough in this pose. If you want to do more as well, you can practice. If you want to practice scorpion, you can practice that. But if you got enough, stay into the child's pose for a while. From here, laying on your back. Oh, sorry, not laying on your back. Coming to seated, sorry. Taking the right leg to cradle, and you're gonna take the half lotus. So you wanna open the hip first, make sure your knee is not screaming, and then placing your right foot to your fleshy part. Point so if it will help you. Left leg is active and it's flexed. Take your right arm and take the toe, maybe, or just hug yourself. We're gonna work on the twisting action here. So left arm is above the left knee, and you're gonna twist. 2, 5 breaths. 3, don't collapse your shoulders. Imagine you are pressing the wall. 4 and 5. Come to the center. Now take your right leg, place it on the inner edge of the hip to the floor. Left leg, elbow, left shoulder is gonna go back down, and the right fingers will touch the left toes. 1, twist and look up. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Come up again. Right leg, you're gonna go flat into your groins to Janusirsasana A. Square your shoulders, square your hips. Reach for the bind or taking the toe mountain here. Inhale, lengthen, create some space. Exhale, your forehead to your knee for 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, release the pose. Now, taking your left leg to half lotus. Rock, rock, rock. Open your hips gently and then slowly place your knee down. Be very gentle to your knee here. Reaching for the left toe. Right toes flex it. Right arm above the left knee. Twist. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Inhale, come to the center. Release, pause. Open your legs, send your left knee to the floor. Left feet on the ground as well. Open the shoulders. Take your right elbow and reach for the right toes with your left arm. 1, 2, and 5. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, release. Beautiful. Another vinyasa. Send your legs back. Look forward. Slowly. This is our last vinyasa. Upward dog. And downward facing dog. Look between the palms and come to seated. Open your legs as wide as the mat. Knowing you're going here, you're going to the best pose of the class. That is our well-deserved Shavasana. Laying on your back, open the hands, palms facing forward. If you want to use some blanket here, do so. You're gazing at the sky and slowly, slowly close your eyes. Relax your muscles. Allow your muscles to sink into the mat. Feel your body very heavy. Relax your forehead. Relax your eyes. Release the very base of your tongue. Your neck is relaxed. Shoulders down. Nice deep inhalation to your side ribs. If there's any thoughts passing through your mind, let it go. Let it flow. And slowly, slowly surrender. Slowly, slowly, bring your awareness back into the room, back into the moment. Start noticing your breaths, moving your toes and your fingers. You can stretch your arms above your head. Now bend your elbows and squeeze your eyes closed, maybe you rock side to side, and then passing by your right cheeks, maybe you find your way to the seated position with your eyes closed. Taking nice, comfortable seated position, your hands in prayer, pressing to your chest. Scan your body from top to bottom, bottom to top. Feel the difference between the beginning of the practice and now. Acknowledge your achievements. Give yourself a credit for your time and hard work. And I want to thank you for sharing this practice with me. Place your hands in your forehead for the purity of the thoughts, on your lips for the purity of the speech, and your heart for the purity of the heart. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti.